and welcome to the Cryptic Potato with your host, me, the Potato. And today, I'm back today after a very long hiatus because I'm sick, people. Okay, I have a lot of, basically, to not get into my personal life too much, health problems, and I was basically at an overlong hospital stay, and now I'm back. So hooray! So I'm very sorry if you haven't seen me at all. I've been making my posts on my Twitter if you follow me on Twitter, but I just haven't had the time or haven't felt well enough to make an actual video. But here I am. I'm back. And today I'm going to start this off with a new ICO that if you're in the crypto space you've probably heard of already, called Debitum Network. And Debitum Network is basically taught me a lot. It's for basically SMEs or small to medium enterprises, aka businesses. I had to Google that. And basically, they're trying to do, in a nutshell, is bridge the gap for small and medium businesses who basically don't get grants or loans from the central bank because basically why the bank doesn't want to give you any money unless you are already established because they think you're just going to run off with it. So they don't give out money to small little startups or even medium startups like that. So it's hard for them to even get up and running, even if they have a great idea and they want to try it. So they can't get funding. In fact, I'm going to go into it more often, but I'm just giving you the basic nutshell. So to start off, if you haven't heard, Debitum is getting a lot of popularity because a lot of YouTubers like JSnip4 and Snippy and Currency are talking about it because it was in the Cliff High reports. And I do read snippets in here and there of the Cliff High reports because my brother gets them. And basically it said that Debitum is going to be like Populous. And if you haven't noticed, I remember Populous last summer when everything was basically no man's land and dead. Was around like $6 to $7. I don't honestly remember what Populous was during the ICO, but at its high, from what I saw, it was $70. So from $7 last summer to $70 or whatever it was in ICO. If it's like Debitum, then it's probably was 10 cents. So 10 cents to $70. And the reason why I'm saying this is that Cliff High said that Debitum is going to be the new Populous. Now, if that didn't already get your jimmies in a bunch, then I'm going to go over it because I like this. Because I like small businesses. I get a lot of things from small businesses. Oh, sorry. When I go out and I go get like things like little foods and little hole in the wall places. They have the best stuff. And they usually have to get all of their funding by themselves. But I'm drabbling on. Here we go. So, global small business financing, leveraging blockchain technology to secure and distribute fiat investments to the small, medium enterprise world. Right now, as you can see, that with this big old 5% bonus, they had other bonuses, but they are already over. There's still quite a bit left, but you can see they're close to the end. Let's get into it. So basically, join our ICO. More possibilities and less vulnerability. So from what I've seen, because I've already looked over this and I've skimmed and read over the white paper, and because the white papers are long, I read it once and then I skimmed it a second time to get the information. Sorry. Basically, they are already established, and not established per se, but they already have investors and businesses waiting to use their platform. They have actually won an award for their ICO pitch last year in October on Halloween. So that, I mean, come on, first place. It's not like they got second place. They got first place in both the jury and audience award. The first time this has happened in the history of the event. So they put first place in both awards. So that's a red flag there. 70% of micro and small medium-sized businesses in emerging markets lack access to credit. So like I went over, basically they don't get anything from the central bank, and it's highly constrained and overly regulated. I am for the whole central, or so I say decentral idea of cryptocurrency, that basically the whole point of it is to get a bank. And I saw a post on Twitter today, actually. It says cryptocurrency is meant to get away from the bank, not to get you a Lambo. Although a Lambo would be nice. I prefer Rolls Royce, but Lambo would be nice. So anyways, it turns out the only way to bring ambitious local players together to combine and share resources is to offer a hub that belongs to no one and benefits no particular group or person, aka decentralized, because you don't want something centralized like the bank, because then it's going to get harder for investors and businesses to want to contribute to one another. You can imagine how unpopular this idea is to the central bank. Yup. So basically, the thing I wanted to point out really is this number. I'm sorry if I sound all over the place. I'm just trying to go over this section first so it really sinks in. That, because I really like this idea, that's why I'm talking and relating this back to me so much. And you'll probably relate things back to you as well, and if you relate, then comment below. The idea is very real. It has a true trillion credit gap. So when I go to the ICO, I'm going to show you right here. I have it pulled up. No, this is the token one. They have two ICO papers. I'm sorry, I'm talking fast. I'm sorry, but they have two ICOs papers, and in this one, that says that basically they have a lot of numbers, and it's 78 pages long. But they have a lot of numbers, and basically this is around the world the total credit gap for small businesses, and you can see it's still quite big. Even when you get to like Australia, I mean it's not as big as South America, which has 500,000, but you can imagine still like 10,000 businesses that because they're small, they can't get. That's 10,000 ideas that aren't getting funded and aren't bringing and aren't contributing to the world. And here are the actual numbers from the chart. But yeah, basically, a lot of small businesses aren't getting to show their ideas. So basically, the whole idea of Debitum is basically this one sentence. It's business funding on steroids. Here's a video that if you can come to the web page you can watch, and the web page will be in the link below. Better, faster, stronger, and much smarter. Debitum is designed to unite borrowers and those who help them apply, basically investors, risk assessors, document validators, and insurers. So they got all of their triangles connected. As you can see here, Debitum is built as a hybrid platform. All actions are processed through the Ethereum blockchain, making Debitum network a secure and incorruptible infrastructure. It's made up of an Ethereum-based family of smart contracts. So basically, long story short, if you're new or old to cryptocurrency, Ethereum is used for most ICO contracts because of its smart contracts, and basically, Debitum is making use of that by making sure that you can purchase their coins through that smart contract. Okay, let's go down. So basically, this is what's in it for you. So when you buy this token and you're adding to the Debitum economy, the more loans that are processed via Debitum, the more tokens are needed, as all service providers need to freeze some tokens. Debitum supply is, of course, limited. So you can, after this ICO, there will never be any more Debitum tokens created. So that's already supply and demand. There's less supply, that means more demand. In the crypto world, token value often represents the company is evolving rapidly. And you got to understand that they already have businesses on the side and investors on the side ready to use their platform. contribute. Debitum, to contribute to the Debitum network, receive your Debitum. I myself have already bought some, so if you also see the link below, you'll see a link to buy Debitum, and the website will show you how. Debitum is a solution for small business financing. These are examples of how they will help different people in different places worldwide. And basically, the 1, 2, 3, we're able to start and grow fast. Debitum, it's sustainable. We've already developed a functional MVP. So this token is going to be used on the Debitum network. So they are going to be using their token, so it will be useful to purchase services for between the investor or risk assessors or document validators and these businesses. So the token will be used between people. As seen on new BTC, Bitcoin, so this is everywhere that it's been. And this is the roadmap. So I didn't know this, but apparently they had a crowd sale. Well, I know this now, but they had a crowd sale already in the first quarter. And let me stop going so fast. I'm sorry, guys. It's late here. And I've already tried this once, so I'm sorry if I'm going fast, but I'm going to try and slow down. Crowd sale A was in the first quarter of last year and the fourth quarter of last year, as you can see right here. And here is crowds B. So this is the last crowd sale. They won't have any more after this. So you gotta get your tokens now if you're interested. But I don't know but if you support small businesses and you're gonna make money, but I don't know why you shouldn't be interested. And basically, until August, they are going to be working on expanding their network and their team and globally. So this isn't just in one country, this is all around the world globally. And they're going to be testing and auditing their network. They already do have a demo. So if there is anyone out there who is a small or medium business or enterprise who is looking for someone like this, like an investor, and you're interested in this platform, then there is a demo also that I'll scroll up to in a minute to show you. But basically, if you don't mind holding this coin basically until about the end of the year, then they should have this site up and running. And if the cliff reports are right to go on, if you hold this coin, then you could possibly nail from 10 cents to $70 right now. Can you imagine? Do you know that is a big market cap? I'm thinking around the end of the year, maybe early next year. But I mean, even if it's like the third, or even as early as the third quarter, the end of summer. I'm thinking maybe after the end of summer, because usually in the end of summer everything has gone slow, and basically everything is, and no money is in the market basically. So I'm thinking actually the end of the year when things are picked back up again, you could probably see this coin, if it's anything like Populous, at around $70. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. But I'm going to invest in this. This is just my 2 cents. Do your own research and make a informed decision. But I like this coin and I like the project behind it. And I'm running on 13 minutes and 50 seconds. I was trying to make this about less than 10 minutes, and more about 10 minutes, and I've already gone over. But I'm gonna find that demo page for those who are interested. I did see it, and I pulled it up the first time I did it. Here's the team, by the way, for Debitum. If you want to look over it, they already are well established in crypto, in decentralized currency. They've already worked with this. They already have businesses on the sides. Excuse me, guys. Just excuse me. You know how it is when you're up late. I can't seem to find the demo. Where is it? Oh yes, here it is. Try it now. We've developed a functional MVP. So here, I'm guessing this is a demo where you can sign up if you're interested. But yeah, and here, and I've already showed you the white paper if you want to take a look at it. Here is all the numbers. They did a lot of research, guys. 70 pages.
70 pages of knowledge and basically setting up and everything they went through, and I see why they won that contest. Sales and purchases. Yeah, if you want to take a look at that, it's here. And also they have another one specifically, man, they have one specifically for the token sale. Sorry I'm saying specifically so much. And basically they have 400 million tokens, and all of them are going to be distributed during the token sale. And I see why, because basically they need all the tokens they can get, because if they're going to be a functional running business, then they are going to be handing out lots of tokens to lots of investors. And basically this is how they are going to be distributing them. There is also there's also a spot for bounties, so if you're interested in making a little bit of their free coin, then you can put things out on their Twitter, on your Facebook page, and you can spread the information of Debitum, and you can look up how you can report that to them on their Twitter website and on the bounty part of their website, which is at the top. Let me get there. Right up here. So here's bounty. You can try and do an affiliate program and get rewards. See, you got a little almond joy. I don't like almond joys, but it's whatever. But I know some people like almond joys. And here you go. That's about it. Here's the campaigns and the bounties that you might want to participate in to get some free coin. And I am running on 16 minutes, and this was a long video, but that's all because I've been gone a long time. And that's it. So please like, or dislike, please don't. Like, subscribe, comment, uncomment, exist, don't exist. It's a free country. And I'll see you taters later. Bye.